Hi friends, this is Reverend Myra. Thank you so much for joining me for our weekly Pastor's Update. Reverend Celie wrote our bulletin this week, and she has a beautiful reflection that I want to share with you. I have a quote, she writes, from Mary Oliver, framed and sitting on my office desk. And the quote says, "Do you think there is anything not attached by its unbreakable cord to everything else?" I thought about those words over the long weekend. The holiday we celebrated was Independence Day, but I found myself thinking more about interdependence. What a gift it is to live in a world where every living thing relates to all the others. While visiting my family over the holiday, I walked along the nearby Seneca River where it flows over a dam. As I looked out over the water, I realized that I was standing in the company of no less than 7 great blue herons perched in a line along the edge of the dam. They were peering down at the pool below, which was alive with hundreds of migrating fish. These fish were much too big for them to eat. It seemed as if the birds were out there out of sheer curiosity. By the edge of the water lilies were blooming, and a family of ducks had ventured out, attracted by the leafy cover that they provided. Nearby, a baby rabbit was nibbling its way across the lawn, happy to have a feast of green grass and many summer flowers for shade. I thought about how each living thing's decision to emerge and be joyful itself seemed to draw other creatures out of hiding and give them permission to do the same. I think it works this way with people too. By being your true self, you help others to be fully and fearlessly who God has made them to be as well. Then the whole web of life gets stronger. What a beautiful reflection by Reverend Celie. Speaking of connections, the Caring Connection is looking for people who will offer a ride to church at least one Sunday a month to those wanting to attend our 9:30 a.m. Mass. We have a handful of folks who need a ride to church and have no transportation. So if you are able to do that and can help, please email Suzanne Landy at caringconnectionsuzanne@gmail.com, and that's located in the bulletin this week. Each week, we work on bringing you the best sound during our masses, live and via live stream. We're working to continue improving the music we all love so much, and would like to purchase an electric drum set to help us with our mix at Hochstein on Sunday mornings. It will mitigate the danger of carrying the current huge drum set from the 3rd floor each week to set up. And given the challenging budget year that we've had, we are looking for anyone who would be willing to be our drum angel. And maybe it's several people to donate perhaps $1,000 to help us purchase an electric drum set. So if you're interested, please call the office. Our number's in the bulletin this week, and you can leave a message for Father Jim. Thanks so much for your generosity. This month, we'll be celebrating Buddy Readers, our Buddy Readers ministry, at our July 17th and 18th of July Masses. Marcia De Jesus Roof will be preaching for us with one of her intern students. So I'm very excited that they'll be sharing kind of some wonderful updates and happenings with our Buddy Reader ministry that went online completely during the pandemic and has maintained an amazing ministry, elevating children's ability to increase their reading skills. We have 2 mission trips for our junior and senior high youth groups and youth that are coming here to Spiritus Christi. So please see the announcement in the bulletin if you have a young person that's interested in participating in either of our mission trips, our Mission Possible or our senior high mission trip. You can contact Mark Potter or Lauren or Zetta Fry and sign your young person up to go with us on our mission trip. which will be local this year, and it's going to be a wonderful immersion experience. Next month, we will be fundraising for our Grace of God Recovery House ministry in August. There'll be a chance to host a home dinner and participate in the golf tournament as a way to support this outreach and this transformative work to our men in recovery. And so now would be a great time, as August is approaching, to be thinking about ideas for how you might invite folks to have some fun gatherings and be creative around whether you're going to have an ice cream social or a picnic or a dinner, any kind of gathering around food that you can invite your friends and family to bring a donation for Grace of God Recovery House to support this ministry. And so we look forward to celebrating them and supporting them in August. It's been a joy gathering in person. We are finally back, all three masses. We are in person, so it was great to see people at the 5 o'clock, and the 7:30, and the 9:30 this weekend. And so that's been great as a way to continue to keep us connected, because we've been away from each other for so long. This coming weekend, we are going to continue that reconnection by having a name tag weekend at the masses. So there'll be volunteers there with name tags for you. And if you were wondering who's that person that's sitting next to me because I haven't been able to gather for so long, you don't have to. There'll be a name tag that each of us will be wearing to reconnect us to one another. And so we invite you to fill out a name tag when you come into Mass this weekend. And we'll also be taking up our midsummer special collection this weekend as well. And that will help us to continue to run all of our ministries during the summer months when people are away. And your support will help to ensure that our ministries will continue to flourish. So thank you so much in advance for doing that. We send our heartfelt condolences to the Vukosic family on the death of Bob Vukosic. Bob Vukosic died last week, and so we'll be having his funeral services this coming Friday at 1:30 here at Spiritus Christi. So we send our hearts to the family. We send our love to you. We also send a happy birthday wish to Marion Gersitz. Marion Gersitz is celebrating 84 years this week. So Marion, happy birthday to you. Well, friends, thank you so much for joining me for our weekly Pastor's Update. May God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you again next week on our weekly Pastor's Update.